provisions like this to entrap effectively people like Steve Bannon. He was out last week saying it's basically just a show trial. In D.C., you cannot get an impartial jury. That's been proven over and over and over and over again now for 6 years running. The Bannon trial will be more revelation of that. I don't believe the CNN did a hit piece on him today, right as the jury is being selected tomorrow. And it's, I believe, Joe Neerman, Good Logic, Lawgic on YouTube. And sounds like Logic in parts of Brooklyn and New York, which Mark Robert and others could speak to. He's going to be there in person, covering the case, as well as some others. It's a federal trial, so that means it's not televised. I assume we'll see how many witnesses Bannon's defense is allowed to present. The judge, feeling bound by precedent, has basically gutted all of his defenses so that he's not allowed to say, I did this upon advice of counsel. He's not allowed to say, I did this because my understanding of executive privilege meant it was not a legitimately issued subpoena. He's not allowed to present his defense that he did not understand it to be a legitimately issued congressional subpoena because this committee was not properly formed under the rules of Congress, which is supposed to be an element of the offense. The judge has voiced criticism of some of that prior precedent and says that, some doubts about it. But effectively, at this point, he's going to trial to show what a show trial looks like in D.C. and going to trial to preserve his appellate remedies on these issues. But it's at this point, as his own lawyer said in court, he doesn't really have any defenses available to him. So the judge has stripped him of it. Apparently, it may be a pretty short trial. It will be, was a subpoena issued? Was a subpoena responded to? End of story. But